I wish life never tempted you. If you could improvise and do the right thing every day. That the world is different. Mistakes or regrettable actions happen in the end. In theory, Stoicism is a philosophy. In practice, it is a set of rules for living. The Stoics believed that life was difficult and full of situations that would test us, so they devised rules to guide us. I will talk about 11 historical rules I set for myself to be the best version of myself in this video. Stoic philosophers devised these 11 rules over 2,000 years ago, helping countless people. To learn all the rules and apply them to your life, I invite you to stay to the end. Before we begin, please like the video to help me propagate this ideology. I recommend subscribing and activating the bell to avoid missing videos. Rule 1. Master mornings. One of Marcus Aurelius' Meditation's greatest moments is his self-discussion in Book 5. He knows he must get up, but he wants to stay in bed. Easy to understand but stunning. Marcus Aurelius did not have to get out of bed. He was not required to undertake any act. Many emperors before him assigned government tasks to focus on living a luxurious life. However, Marcus Aurelius forced himself to take care of his tasks early in the morning because he understood that winning the morning was the key to winning the day and life. He may not have heard the saying, "Early bird catches the worm," but he was aware that a fruitful day began with a good start. For a productive morning, I personally follow these 3 actions. 1. Keep a journal. As soon as I wake up, I write down my to-dos for the day and a brief reflection on the previous day, where I list the things I did well and the things I didn't, to make me aware of where I need to improve. My morning journaling routine helps me reflect on my life. I remember what to do and how to act. 2. Participate in sports. You do not have to exert a lot of effort. Playing sports means movement. Walk, run, or go to the gym, anything that engages you physically. It will wake you up, calm your thoughts, and get you ready for the 3rd act. 3. Focus on work. I am ready to focus on the task at hand after completing the previous 2 actions. Focus on what you can control in Rule 2. The Stoics place a lot of stress on forgetting about the things we cannot control and focusing on the things we can. Understanding this will make you more realistic and reduce the amount of time you waste thinking about unimportant things. Once you understand this, you will escape numerous hassles and unpleasant situations, and you will know what to focus on to achieve the goals you set for yourself. Sports are an example. You control how you play, but not whether you win if the opponent is courteous, or whether the crowd cheers you on. When you realize this and focus on your game instead of others, you may achieve better results. Apply to all life situations. 3rd, do not suffer imagined issues. Situations of uncertainty will make us suffer in life. This is a normal thing, although most of the unpleasant situations we imagine never occur. Seneca wrote, "We are more frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." Stay cool and try to focus on the present. Chances are, the bad thing you imagine will happen to you won't. Rule 4. Treat success and failure equally. Marcus Aurelius compared all persons to a rock, saying, "He neither gains anything by going up nor loses anything going down. It remains the same rock." Whether the day begins with a promotion or the end with a layoff, you are the same person. In fact, bad situations in life teach us more than favorable ones. Feel grateful for anything that happens to you, good or bad, since no matter what happens, you will learn from each event. Rule 5. One thing per day. The rule should not be taken literally. One thing a day means 2 situations. The first is for people who live goals-free lives. No matter how modest, it is important to focus on one goal to achieve each day. Living without goals makes a great life mundane. People with several goals should use the second. Big goals are not bad, but focus on one step at a time. Focusing on too many things might make you lose focus on what is important. I invite you to strive to achieve at least one goal you set for yourself every day by following this rule. It does not matter if it is a simple or difficult thing, strive to achieve it. Do not take the easy way. Remember that there is no easy way to achieve anything. Worthwhile things are achieved via effort in life. Consider a successful person and read their biography. That person achieved everything via hard effort and discipline. That is the key to their success, in fact. Difficult roads create character. They make you act like you learned from your errors and inspire perseverance. People who achieve high goals have a tolerance for effort and sacrifice. Anyone may take the easy path, few achieve what they set out to do. Rule 7. Consider its need. Reflect about the things you do in life for a moment. Is my action necessary? You will realize how much time we waste on unnecessary things. How do we know our actions are necessary? Ask yourself why you do certain things. Find something worthwhile, not finding that meaning makes your life pointless. Rule 8. Love destiny. It is a fact of life that things do not always go our way. As Seneca observed, fortune behaves as it pleases. His life demonstrated that. Health issues ended his political career, and the emperor banished him. After returning, the same thing happened again. The only thing Seneca could control was how he decided to see the events and what he decided to do with them. Almost everything else was out of his hands. He chose to use them and to perceive them as a good thing. Life will make you go through good and bad situations. It is up to you to determine how to handle them, whether to search for the bright side of things that happen or to live in perpetual regret. Rule 9. Discuss death. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, visited the oracle to find future inspiration. Oracle: to live a good life, you must talk to the dead. The oracle urged Zeno to read the books of philosophers who lived before him. Reading lets you read the ideas and opinions of people who lived thousands of years ago. We live in a world where we search for the newest things every day, which makes us forget the old. There is nothing wrong with new things, but we must not forget the valuable knowledge in books. We may talk to the greatest brains of the past who can advise us and help us live. Millions of people over the world reject this superpower, which is the worst thing that can happen. Utilize this. The internet has made old information more accessible than ever. Rules 10. Be harsh on yourself and kind to others. It is important to remember that the Stoics had stringent rules. As Marcus Aurelius says, turned away from the truth. We must be understanding and forgiving of those who have done so. Your criteria are for you according to the key. This does not mean we allow unfair or wicked people to act, but we do not have to judge everyone who does not behave the way we want them to. In this instance, leading by example is the finest thing we can do. If you want to show someone they are doing wrong, act correctly. This is the finest way to make an effect and influence someone is thinking set. Though it may take time, they will copy you. Rule 11. You die per day. Seneca said, "We make the worst error by looking forward to death. Most of death has passed. All of death's ready time is his." It is easy to view death as a distant occurrence that occurs to us at some time in life, something immovable, regardless of the day on which it will occur. We move slowly or swiftly depending on age and health every day. Seneca believed this was a wrong way to approach death, that it led to many bad habits and a bad life. Instead, he stated death was happening to us immediately. Per day we die. Even while you view this video, death is stealing your time. We are facing death, the second hand of the clock, the dusk. Death claims every moment that has passed when the arrow of time moves. What should we do? Simple answer: live. Live while you can. Do nothing late and make the most of your time. Your thoughts on these Stoic rules? Add any more? I look forward to your feedback. I attempt to apply these rules in my life, although it is not always easy. I write them down to remember. Stoicism is not an easy road. It involves a lot of effort and discipline, much like life. Definitely worth it. Next time.